Life's unexpected challenges and closed doors often feel like setbacks, testing our faith and reliance on God's sovereignty. A closed door can indeed be an answer to prayer, even if it doesn't immediately feel that way. Sometimes we pray for God's will in our lives, not realizing that His will might require us to release something we've been holding on to tightly. The closed door is God's way of redirecting us from what we thought we needed toward what He knows is best. Accepting closed doors can be difficult, especially when they represent something deeply desired. Over time, however, you begin to understand that God's plan is always for your good, even when it involves walking away from something you believed was right. These moments reveal where we've placed our trust. Facing rejection or loss forces us to confront whether we've relied more on our own strength, skills, or resources rather than on God. Such uncertainty reminds us of our dependence on Him, stripping away illusions of control and bringing us back to a place of surrender. Closed doors also highlight the importance of timing. An opportunity itself may not be wrong, but the timing might not align with God's plan. Sometimes He closes a door temporarily to prepare us for what's to come, working on our character, faith, and readiness. This refining process, though frustrating, is essential as it equips us with the skills, knowledge, and maturity needed for the next season. While it may feel like you're in a holding pattern, this waiting period is not wasted, but a crucial phase of preparation. Closed doors create space for God to work in unexpected ways. When one door closes, it often initiates a chain reaction, leading to new opportunities you couldn't have imagined. What initially feels like a loss often makes room for new beginnings, relationships, or paths that better align with God's purpose for your life. It's a reminder that His plans are superior, even when we can't see the entire picture. These experiences push us to reevaluate our priorities, goals, and desires, fostering growth. They challenge us to ask deeper questions about our purpose and calling, leading to transformative self-reflection. Through challenges and setbacks, we develop resilience, faith, and a deeper understanding of God's character. The closed door becomes a tool for refinement, shaping us into the person God created us to be. Obedience is another lesson learned from closed doors. We're tempted to force doors back open, convincing ourselves that we know better, but this often leads to frustration and exhaustion. Obedience means trusting that God's no is as crucial as His yes. It involves letting go of our personal agendas and submitting to His will. This surrender isn't easy, but it's necessary for walking in alignment with His purpose. Closed doors also offer a sense of protection. Sometimes we don't see the dangers or harm beyond the opportunities we chase. While we see only the surface, God sees the full picture and acts out of love and care. By closing a door, He's shielding us from situations, people, or decisions that could lead us away from His plan. Trusting His protection requires believing that He has our best interests at heart, even when the path is unclear. Furthermore, closed doors can signify God's provision. When one door closes, it often paves the way for another to open. However, we might miss the new door if we're too focused on the one that's shut. Letting go of what's behind enables us to step into new opportunities. God's provision is perfectly timed, aligning us precisely where we need to be at the right moment. In the face of closed doors, it's essential to remember that God's ways are higher than ours. What feels like an ending is often the beginning of something greater. The closed door isn't a sign of failure, but a step in the process of stepping into His purpose. It's an opportunity to grow, trust, and lean into His plans, reminding us of His perfect guidance and continual work for our good. When God leads you into a new season, one of the clearest signs is the arrival of unexpected opportunities. These often appear suddenly, without warning, and may not align with your plans. They might come when you feel unprepared or focused elsewhere, yet these shifts are not coincidences but divine appointments. God uses them to open doors aligning with His purpose, redirecting your steps and positioning you where He needs you most. These new opportunities may manifest in various forms: a job offer you weren't seeking, a chance meeting with someone offering fresh perspective, or an invitation to participate in something challenging and exciting. Initially, these may not seem significant, appearing small or inconvenient, Yet as you embrace them, you'll see how they fit into God's larger orchestration. He often starts with what seems ordinary and turns it into something extraordinary. Remarkably, these opportunities often align with your prayers, even those you didn't know how to articulate. You might have prayed for clarity, direction, or breakthrough, and suddenly, an opportunity arises that answers those prayers in unimaginable ways. God's timing is perfect, and these moments often come when you're ready, even if you don't feel prepared. They are a testament to His ability to provide exactly what you need when you need it, even if it doesn't look as expected. Sometimes these new opportunities require a leap of faith, pulling you out of your comfort zone and asking you to take risks or step into unfamiliar roles. This can be intimidating, especially if the opportunity seems too big or beyond your current capabilities. However, God doesn't call you based on your qualifications, but His purpose. If He has opened the door, He will equip you with everything needed to walk through it. These moments are about His power working through you, not your strength. New opportunities often come with a sense of divine confirmation. You might notice everything aligning in ways beyond your orchestration, the right people, resources, and removal of obstacles. These are signs of God's hand guiding you toward His will, reminding you that you're not alone. He actively works on your behalf, clearing the way and providing for your needs. These opportunities may also disguise themselves as challenges. What initially appears as a problem or disruption might actually be a door to something greater. God often uses difficulties to shift our perspective and direct our steps, knowing we are more likely to seek and trust Him amidst uncertainty. What seems like a setback can actually be a setup for the new season He's calling you into, inviting you to trust His plan even when you can't see the full picture. Finally, these new opportunities often align with your God-given gifts and passions, tapping into talents or abilities you might have overlooked or underestimated. As you step into these roles, you discover a deeper resonance with the purpose God has placed within you, reaffirming that His guidance is both purposeful and perfectly timed.